Thank you guys for watching my channel. If you're a new trader, please subscribe to my channel. If you already are one of my subscriber, like the video, share and comment for any reviews or if ever for anything else. So today I'm going to talk about the tools that pro trader only use. These tools are accessible. My first tool that I'm going to talk about is called the forex factory. On the forex factory is where the trader analyze the news before even the news is released. Before the news is released, trader also already knows that today I'm going to trade, or today I'm not even going to place my trade. So when you type in on your browser forexfactory.com, here is where it's gonna bring you. So let's check for them. When you click here is where you select which one, next week, next month. So let me click for them next week and apply the setting. So as you can see, next week we don't have any news. So next week, if you're using the ALA strategy, please, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the ALA strategy, link on my description, go and check the books. But if you want to really understand, go to my channel. So next week there's no news. So if you are using GBP, every trader next week they're going to make money. Why? There's no news, but there's no much news. But the dangerous thing about next week, we can see on Sunday there's nothing, but on Monday there's ISM services. But this news is not that, it has an impact on USD, but it's not that much of dangerous, because after it is released, maybe half a minute later the market goes back to its original position. But the FOMC meeting minutes, now this news is what all traders are scared about. The professional, this is the only news that if you want to succeed in this news, is either you already know how to use this news to analyze it, you trade the news, or you just don't trade. On Wednesday, don't trade at all. I'm going to show you next week on Wednesday, after my next week pre-trading video I'll release, then I'll show you what I meant about don't trade next week. So let me come to last week. Maybe last week will be next week. Okay, this week, then I click to the last week. Yeah, last week also you can see there was not much of news, but let me go the next after that. Okay, now you can see, you see the USD news, the red folders, the GBP USD. Now on Wednesday and Thursday the market was messy. It was messy at all. But on Saturday, Friday, the market was a little bit bullish. So what's important, on your right hand side you can see that there's a previous focus and the actual. So like on Thursday we had a GBP USD. So what was it saying about? It was saying that the previous, it was 8.3, and the focus it was 25. So they were focusing for higher. Now the focusing is where you look that what's the focus is 25.8k. Then after the news, what happened? It rise to 31, meaning that GBP USD as the base. You know what the base means? Meaning that GBP USD, the base is USD. So like here 31 point, meaning the GBP it will rise, but here on the GBP will rise, meaning the GBP USD will also rise, like on the Let me show you, like on Wednesday on USD federal fund rate, that the focus was 35, was the focus and the actual actually came the same. But for example, like the actual could could be on top, could rise to maybe 4%, meaning that the USD will rise and the GBP USD will fall, because it's USD, it's not the base of the GBP USD. GBP is the base of the GBP USD. That's how they analyze as a pro. So as any trader, the first thing you should be well concerned on this, on the news. Before the on a weekend, make sure that you highlight which day you are going to trade. That's why you can see that most traders, pro traders, they don't trade every day. They trade once per week, twice per week, just because they just analyze the news and they know what they're expecting next week, and they avoid that by not going even to the charts. The next thing I want to show you is the other tool that I want to show you is called, this website is called tradingstar.com. You can see the trading star, this is the actual report that are placed by the CFTC. If they're actually, it's legit information. This one is a government tool. You can see the livestock there. It actually shows everything that you want to know. So you can see, so how to use it, like if you're using a GBP USD, if you're using a GBP USD, you will come right here and write GBP USD and writing a quote. Okay, let me see. You see, there's a first ball. This is also a tool that I'll talk after this. First ball, but there's this trading star. So I'm going to click on the trading star. So this tool is actually it's analyzed from Tuesday to Tuesday, but on the next Tuesday it is not released on Tuesday. It is been released on Friday. So on Friday, every Friday, this report is renewed and is actually free and accessible as a retail trader, as an intraday trader. As an intraday trader, your what you're going to focus here is on the non non-commercial. Leave the commercial, the total, and the what. Just focus on the non-commercial. As you can see on the non-commercial, the short are high and the long are short, meaning that we are on a the GPP is on a it's on a it's on a bearish it's on a bearish. But if you think that these numbers are very confusing, you can just come down here and look for the non-commercial. You can see the short is the brownish and this one is the greenish. So when you click it like this, you see the shorts are 78%. So whatever you do on the market on this week, just know that it is 75% bearish and the bullish is 21, meaning that the buyers are very weak. And as you can see right here, changes, you can see 32%, 32k, meaning that the hedgers and the big institution are adding more buying, more selling position. But you can see on the changes also there's a negative 1k, meaning that 1000 of position are being removed from the market. Okay, that's one. I wanted to show you a trading star. That's what you do with that. Another tool is called the fast bull. The fast bull is another tool that professional trader use. As you can see here, there's another theory that says that it shows the retail traders what a normal trader or a retail trader is doing. So what you're supposed to do, like using the GBP USD, what you're going to do is you're going to look for where to find the GBP USD. Let me see, you can see start the GBP USD. GBP USD 50%, 54% buying, and 50 and 45 selling. So as I said, this one, what they are doing here, the 54 are the retail traders, showing that the beginners, the young traders, the one that they are learning, what they are doing, the retail traders, they are buying. But what you're supposed to do with this is called, first of all, sentiment. The sentiment, you are supposed to go against it. So I'm going with the opposite. If they are more buying, so I'm going to sell. As you can see, this is another confirmation, but it also give you the same results. You can see 54, so I'm going with the 45. So what am I going to do with my, on the chart? I'm going to definitely sell. That's what this first bull sentiment is going to show you, that you're supposed to sell. Okay, the last but not least, the last tool that I'm going to show you is also on the first bull. So this is called a first bull order book. On the first bull order book, you can see that we have buying stop, buying limit, sell limit, and sell stops. So what you're supposed to look here is the limits, the limits, the limits. So I'm going with this, the blue one. You can see on the blue one we have this level right here. Let me see, you have to be more precise on that level. 139,900. You see that level from 39,900 to 39,908. Okay, so when you come back on your trading view chart, you can see I've already marked the 1.31900. So what I'm expecting is that the market will come from here. Then once it taps this area, I'm definitely going for a buy. As you can see, there's a lot of the buy was huge, so I'm going to do that. Once it touches that area, I'm going for a buy. All you have to do is to wait for it to tap that area, and you're going for a buy. That's another tool that even the retail trader, they don't teach. Even the mentorship, they don't teach you. What they teach you is what is the SMC, the CRT, the table source. That's all bullshit. If you want to become a professional trader, make sure you follow that. And if you want a strategy, there are more videos on my channel. Please subscribe. And if you are looking for the book and the guidance of the forex, everything you want on forex, I'm leaving a link on the description. So make sure you go and check on the description to get the link for free and get the guidance of forex, so that you don't get, let me say don't get abused on forex, because this is nonsense what people are teaching you in the social media, Instagram. Bro, this is what you're supposed to do to become a professional trader. Okay, otherwise, see you in the next video.